ago, and I've just over the years been playing with different components. So I do a wild ferment in that as well, so it just gives it a bit more of a. It doesn't dominate the wine, just sort of lifts the fruit. It just gives it a little bit of texture, a little bit of flintiness, but it's still very much about being a fruit-driven style of wine. And light and crisp is dry style.
How big is the estate from which the vines are taken from, Jeremy?
This particular site, so where our home block is, where the winery and cellar are located, the vineyard's 7 hectares, and 14 hectares in total, the whole property.
Okay.
So,
what's the terroir like?
so it's gravelly loam, so it's very typical of where we are in Margaret River is the Williabra sub-region, and it's kind of really when the Margaret River industry was established down there, Williabra was really the heart of Margaret River where it all started. So literally our neighbours, we've got Mosswood about a couple hundred metres down the road, the Woodlands, Piero, into Cullens. So it's a well-established part of
So
Margaret.
you're on the other side of the road, away from the sea.
So yeah, so basically there's Caves Road in front of us, and then there's a big section of land that is probably, you'd say, it would be like 5 kilometres from our property to the ocean.
Okay.
So, but where we are in Margaret River, we're obviously surrounded by the ocean, so that's what's one of the great cooling effects of Margaret River, and that's why we're, pretty consistently cool climate area. On top of being moderated by the ocean, we have pretty reasonable vintages every year, so we don't have a lot of disease pressure. It's quite dry and warm during most vintages and drying seasons, our growing season. So yeah, it's a beautiful part of the world. I'm not sure if you've had the chance to visit, but it's also one of the it's got the most clean, pristine environments in the world. So it's a beautiful part. And Margaret River is only a very small part of the overall production in Australia. We're about 5%, and we produce somewhere between 20 to 30% of the premium wines in Australia. And it sort of confirms that the consistency that comes out of Margaret River is there.